Good morning. Hello guys, Crispin Sanford. This is another episode on our True Fans series. We discussed the plan last time, so this time really I just want to get into each of the steps of that plan. This episode is on that first step, create admiration. So I'm going to read through some of this material here and then talk a little bit further about it. Be really interested obviously in what you have to say, in ways in which you can apply this, because the whole point of providing all this information, giving you these tools, is that you use them. And I want to really ensure that I'm providing you with tools that help with ways in which you can better establish and make your reality a dream, and also work towards that your dream, your vision, become a reality. This is a principle that weaves throughout lots of the things that I do, and I think it's really important that you embrace tools and the time put in to get you this assistance, and that will get you results. Okay, so create admiration. Admiration comes when you demonstrate competence. More competence, more admiration. Where you are competent, demonstrate it. Where you are an expert, demonstrate it. If you want more admiration, gain more competence or expertise and demonstrate it in life, at work, in your art, in your career or careers. In every activity you're involved in, when you demonstrate competence, you get admiration. Spoken or unspoken, hidden or revealed, unless they're your enemy. Hidden or revealed, spoken or unspoken. Administrate life principles to live by. Demonstrate competence in whatever work brings you an income, as an artist, in life, in basically every activity you're involved in. Create goodwill with effective help. Be helpful, offer effective solutions, not just selectively, generally. You might have to get into a position where people welcome your offers for solutions. You can get into that position by demonstrating competence. Go the extra mile. Share your know-how when people are interested. Be moderate. Otherwise you risk being shut out until you're in front of people who are really interested. Make known your good works. Be modest, be moderate, but make known your good works. Establish targeted business development channels where people can advance and build more meaningful relationships, whether or not they buy any of your products. In the end, people do business with people they like and trust. But honestly, meaningful relationships are first place. Bottom line, be more and more a person people admire. Be helpful, useful, and demonstrate competence, create admiration. So it's pretty obvious. I mean, I'm hitting the hammer pretty hard there. Because ultimately, that's it, right? You want people to admire you. You want to attract attention. Be competent. Help people, do them favors, do it generally, become known as being a resource, useful, helpful, serving your team. And people will want to hear from you. They'll want to be involved with you. They'll want to add you on Facebook. They'll want to see the things that you're doing, especially when it's a shared mutual interest. And they're going to listen. They're going to hear. And it's so much easier. A lot of people don't realize that sales are results. Right? But doing the work, demonstrating competence, helping people out, creating the channels upon which people hear about your good work, the people where people respond in your marketing channels to messaging that attracts the people you want to work with. When you do that on a few people, obviously those you've built a relationship with, you start to reach out into the mass market, and the people that you want to do business with are going to respond to that material. When they do, when you've created goodwill, when people look up to you, it's no longer a sell that you're trying to make or a close you're trying to make happen. It's just the result of doing business. It's the result of your operations. And people will just sign up. I was talking to somebody about an event I was doing. It was definitely creating goodwill demonstrating competence, creating admiration, and the next day that person walked in and handed me the money for their ticket, right? They purchased their ticket, and it wasn't something, I didn't try to close. You get the picture? Right? So when you're building your true fans, do it at the level you can do now, do it with the people you can do now, do it with people you want to do business with, because the way you get those people will inform the way you'll get people like them, right? That will come into your fold, work with you, want to work with you. So do this all with integrity, okay? And you'll end up having a career, an audience that you love working with, that you love to serve, and that it's just easy and natural for you to serve, because there are people like you who want to get involved in something like this, right? Doing things like this, just like Seth Godin says. All right, guys, well, that's another episode. That was Create Admiration in the series on True Fans, episode 5. I look forward to seeing you in episode 6, where we talk about going away from the long tail toward the high sail. And you might want to look up the long tail. It's a marketing term mainly related to books or records, Amazon, etc. That kind of a marketplace, in particular, or iTunes, etc. And get a jump on it. Also want to recommend that you read the article by Chris Kelly on creating true fans, on the subject of true fans, because that will familiarize you, and you can do some of your own research that will support and familiarize you with the core message at the heart of this True Fan series, right? Which is, if you create 1,000 true fans, that's what you're going to look for, 1,000 true fans, his article. But if you create that 1,000 true fans, then at the point of achieving it and crossing it, you'll have the machine in place to take it to the next level, to take it to 1,001, but 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. But do this all with integrity, right? Make sure that your efforts are with integrity. You attract the people that you like, you enjoy working with, you enjoy spending time with, and that you enjoy serving, and that profit from your service, right? Because then, as I say, as you start to get into more mass marketing, you're going to be using the material that the people you enjoy working with, the people that you loved working with, responded to. And so like-minded individuals are going to respond to that en masse, and you will truly build a team, a crew of true fans, an audience, a community of people you love working with and serving. All right, guys, well, great working with you this morning on this podcast. Put this material to good use, right? I'd love to see how you're getting results, the kind of results I've seen and I get, that just by doing good work at your job, demonstrating your good work when you're putting on a show, whether it's free for a friend, whomever, so that you create that admiration that they'll respond to. And then have the channels, do the good works in society, so that supports the things that you're doing. It's not just about you, but it's about serving the community, serving the greater good. But also create the lines, the business lines, the administrative lines, the Facebook groups, the material, the free offers that get the email that then translate into a way to educate your audience more, and then provide an opportunity to be reached for what you do, for your services, and then obviously have a sign-up sheet, have a merchant account, even if it's just Square or a Venmo, whatever it is, so that you can capitalize on that reach. So, live by these principles that ensure that you can profit from your good work, profit from the hard effort you put in, and from the discipline of not trying to sell people, but in creating admiration and the machine that can profit from that. All right, well, that's it from me. All the best. Today, actually, will be a day I go to Lagoon with my daughter and wife. We have been looking forward to this since way over a year ago. And finally, you know, with our season pass that we got a great deal on, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finally do Lagoon. Perhaps I'll let you know how that goes. Probably do that on my general page, Facebook page, right? But I hope to see you there, and I hope to see your posts. I hope to see your results. Create admiration with me, right? Publicize your good works with me. Create channels for me to do business with you and sign up for your classes and courses. I would love to do it. You know, I'm all about us serving each other and building because of that, right? Take care, guys. All the best to you.